Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Oblivion. We are here in Leyawen, about to go into the Mages Guild finally, and check out the Mages Guild quest for the Mages Guild. Mages Guild quest for Leyawen, I mean. I can't talk. And potentially there might be other quests while we're here. Hey, Daedric.
You seek wisdom from me, child? Ah, no. You seek words. Words are difficult. They come and go. The voices, though, so loud they are, they drown out the words. Without my amulet, my stone to lock the voices away, the words will never come and stay. Would you lift your hands to help another? To help me find the words?
Yes, so you had an amulet that helped voices. Yeah, you're hearing voices, and I think you don't want to, and they're making it hard for you to talk. Yes, I'll help.
Then seek Agata, child. She will see the path and set you on it. I must rest.
Agata. Tell me about Agata.
She may be young, but her heart is old and wise. It guides her well through these troubled times.
Okay. Anything you can tell me about the university?
Within its walls live those who determine the fate of the guild. It is our stronghold, our sanctuary. You will come to know it well in time. I have seen it.
Well, your voice seemed to clear up for that line. Anything you want to say about Leyawen?
Let me see your hand. I see the city in the hand, and the hand in the stars. The tower guards the gate, but the gate holds the key. The king is the key, and the hand guards the king.
That told me nothing. Okay. Anything further about the Mages Guild?
The guild needs you, child. Perhaps it has always needed you, always been waiting for you.
All right. Well, thanks.
Farewell, child.
So, looking for Agata. New guild for fighters. The Fighters Guild has been an institute in Tamriel for as long as anyone can remember. These brave men and women have, for countless years, always been available to do the jobs that the average citizen is simply not qualified to handle. Whether it be ridding a homeowner of a plague of rats or rescuing a wayward scholar, the Fighters Guild has always been available for anyone with enough coin to pay their modest fees. Now, however, it seems that the Fighters Guild is not the only game in town. A new group has recently been making a lot of waves in Cyrodiil. They call themselves the Blackwood Company, and they've let it be known that they'll handle any job that the Fighters Guild will, and many that they won't. While the Fighters Guild has always maintained the strictest standards on both the quality of their members and the legality of the contracts they accept, the Blackwood Company makes none of the same claims. They have no screening process when accepting new members, and they seem willing to accept any contract, assuming one can afford the price tag. Some have questioned the Blackwood Company's methods. They are rumored to be reckless and indiscriminate. Many have spoken of needless damage to person and property during the fulfillment of a contract. None of those we spoke to were willing to go on the record for this article. What the future holds for this upstart group remains to be seen. Are they the perfect solution for a quickly changing world? Will their methods force the Fighters Guild to adopt more lenient business practices? Only time will tell. Until then, if you need a job done and the Fighters Guild won't do it, check with your local Blackwood Company. I think we have seen Blackwood Company offices here in Leyawen. Hi, Kalthar.
What?
Do you know anything about Agata?
She's the one you want to talk to if you actually need something to get done around here. I don't even know why Daedric is still around.
Well, that seems rude. Any rumors?
The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. Good day.
Yeah, it seems like Daedric has been cursed in some manner. At least that's what it sounds like to me. So just saying she should get out of the way and let Agata be in charge seems...
Hello.
Odd. Hi.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
Yes. Seer stone, that's what we are going to be looking for, probably. What can you tell me about Leyawen?
I take care of what little administrative work there is. Daedric isn't interested. I do it because it has to be done and no one else wants to do it.
And anything else about the Mages Guild?
You may need to ask around, but training in all the schools of magic can be found at our various guild halls.
And I'd like a recommendation.
I take it you've spoken to Daedric. Then you know she is not well.
Yes.
She has visions, for lack of a better term. While they used to be helpful at times, they have lately become problematic. There was an amulet, a family heirloom that she wore to suppress and sometimes focus the visions. She's lost the amulet, and so has lost control.
Uh-huh. And the Seer Stone?
I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that. Yes, her Seer Stone is missing. It's the one thing that has kept her visions at bay. And without it, they're nearly crippling. She can't function. We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though. I will continue to tend to Daedric. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them had seen the stone?
I could do that. So rather than a missing person, we're looking for a missing stone? Anything more about her visions?
At times, they served her well. She gained something of a reputation in the guild and was highly valued by the council. As she aged, the visions became less coherent. Rather than cast her aside, the council gave her a position here. Some resent her and wish she'd disappear. I do not. I am proud to help her with her daily tasks.
Okay. Anything further about Daedric?
She's led such a troubled life. I just do what I can to make it easier on her.
All right. Well, while I'm here, recharge my weapon.
Always keep your magic equipment charged.
1,200. Yikes. I mean, I'm gonna do it. But, yeah. I didn't realize it would be that expensive. And you sell
have a look
spells. Anything
You
good?
won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Wow, some really good soul traps. Bunch of mysticism, which isn't really helpful to me at the moment. So thank you for your time.
Be seeing you.
Are any of these any good? No, just novice gear. And
Hello, Evoker.
Did you hear that someone played yet another prank on Jean Frosoric and Bruma? I don't know how she keeps falling for these things.
No, really?
Yep.
Indeed.
What do you think of the Khajiit jokes Darji has been telling?
Terrible jokes. Just terrible.
Goodbye.
Hi.
Strasa of the Mages Guild, evoker and alchemist, and also in his scant free time, a trainer in alchemy. But perhaps you are an adventurer. Could you assist me in acquiring something for my crystal collection?
What did you have in mind?
Straight to the point, eh? Good, I like that. I'm searching for some specific crystals known as Garridan's Tears. If you can locate these objects for me, I'd pay handsomely for each one.
Please proceed.
Wonderful. I had a good feeling about you from the moment that I saw you. I want you to bring to me as many of Garridan's Tears as you can find. If you do, I will pay you a fair bounty in gold for each one. I confess I have a weakness for crystals of a magical nature, and I must add these to my collection. This is a personal errand, you must understand. Just between you and I, the Mages Guild has nothing to do with it.
You collect magical crystals and a seer stone has gone missing. Is that related? Seer stone. Know anything?
I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. I heard it was missing, though.
All right.
Father was talking about it recently. He seemed very agitated about it. Almost happy. Strange, isn't that?
Calthar. Okay. Can't ask anything further about Calthar. Well, tell me about Agata.
She's been a great help to all of us in the guild. Without her, I think the Gale would be lost at times.
And Daedric?
A nice lady, but strange. Talks to herself far more often than one should, in my opinion. Sometimes I wonder why she hasn't just retired and gone someplace to rest.
I'll ask about Garridan's Tears later. anything further about Leywin?
I am the best alchemist in Leywin, but if you need advanced training, you'll need Brach Kalos in Bruma or Ardeline in Bravil.
Okay. And the Mages Guild?
The local guild hall sells some amount of alchemic ingredients, but for the best stuff, you'll need to do some exploring on your own.
And I found a Nirnroot. Know anything about that?
Good luck with your field work for Sinderion.
Okay. That's fair. So you don't sell alchemy supplies. You just train in it. Okay. Tell me about Garden's Tears.
The tears are not just a namesake. They're literally the frozen tears of a knight named Garden Stolrus, who lived many years ago. I'm not certain what happened to the knight, or why the tears were frozen, but I do know someone you could ask. Seek out Julian Fannis at the Arcane University in the Imperial City. She oversees the alchemy headquarters there. If anyone can help you get more information about these crystals, she can.
Can I get to her if she's in the university? I mean, maybe she's hanging out in the more open area.
Bring my salutations to Julienne. Safe
Sure.
journey to you.
Calthar, do you know anything about the
What?
Seer Stone? Seer Stone.
Well, well. Word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer. Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard Agata and Dagail talking. And you know what? I'm glad it's gone. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already?
Sacrificed.
She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him. Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. Humph. At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I know. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit. That's all.
She has an unusual gift. If her visions actually are true, then it's a gift with a bit of a curse. But I don't think having a magical item you rely on to overcome a debilitating condition makes you unfit. Like, personally, I wear glasses. And it's like, I could count myself as having poor vision, but it's like the glasses help me see. And so they're just kind of part of me at this point. And if someone just took my glasses and said, "See, you're blind," it would feel like a really odd statement. I can still see fairly well without glasses. My eyesight's not that bad, but the similar idea of, if you've got an object that can help you cope with whatever situation and it does a good job, then having someone take it from you and be like, "See, you're not fit because you don't have the item you're using." It's like, no. So do you know anything more about this Seer Stone?
What, haven't I said enough already? Just let it go. Once someone finally realizes what's going on here, maybe things will change.
I'm guessing you stole it, and I want to know where you put it.
I've heard she was put in charge of the Leywin Guild Hall as a favor, not because she deserved it. That doesn't seem right, does it?
Huh.
You'll see. Things will change.
Yeah, so Calthar is totally guilty. So let me let you know.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
Yeah. More info on the Seer Stone.
So Calthar overheard us, did he? That explains why he's been so cranky lately. But we never said anything about Dagail's father. How would he know anything about that? If there's some sort of connection between the Seer Stone and Dagail's father, I don't know about it. Maybe if you ask her, it will jog her memory. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on Calthar. There may be a connection to Dagail.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
Yeah, a bunch of crystal balls, hourglasses. Yeah, this is a very seer-focused kind of area.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
Weren't you just over there?
Take care.
I did not see her walk past me.
Greetings, journeyman.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. What can you tell me about Agata?
Agata is the first person I go to when I need something. Maybe I should talk to Daedric instead, but I just don't feel comfortable doing that.
And why not?
She was a very powerful mage once, from what I understand. Hard to imagine that, honestly.
Anything about Leywin?
The Leywin chapter is just drifting along. Daedric isn't much of a mentor or leader. She isn't even coherent most of the time.
Is that a new change? That's what I'm trying to figure out now. Has she been actually slipping and Calthar taking the stone just pushed her over the edge? Or has she been totally fine and then he stole the stone and now she's not mentally fit? Anything further about the Mages Guild?
Kruja has a wide variety of spells for sale, if there's something you need. Most of them are simple, but they're a good starting point.
Sure. Any rumors?
Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Draven took over the position of Archmage.
We've heard that. And anything about a Seer stone?
All I heard was that it was important to Daedric and it was missing. Calthar didn't tell me anything more than that.
So he has been spreading information about it. You do sell stuff. What do you sell?
You never know when you might need a good, strong potion. Best to stock up now while you can.
You sell Expert Alembic. Is that the one? Journeyman Calcinator. We just have Novice for most stuff. I have... No, never mind. We've got Expert Calcinator, Expert Retort. Novice Mortar and Pestle. And... there's 4 parts. Novice. Oh, the other 3 are all Expert. So... I think Expert's above Journeyman. And we already have the Expert Alembic. Okay, just trying to see if I could get better gear. And what spells do you sell?
And everything you need to make your own.
No, so you've got kind of general stuff. Okay.
May all your travels be safe.
Well, thanks for your time. Not you,
What is it,
Calthar.
associate?
Where did she wander off to? Right here, so she must be upstairs? Or downstairs?
Hello, associate.
Hi. Hi there.
You seek more from me, child. It is as I have seen. I
Yes.
know what you would ask. You would bring light to that which is in darkness. Bring silence to the voices so loud. I know where you must go. Blood ran blue, and dragons flew high. Under broken towers and broken bodies it now lies, waiting to be found. What was my sire's must be mine, if you would have the words you seek. You must go and find his stone.
Okay. I need to find the fort at which Degale's father was stationed. Should be somewhere near Leywin. She talked about blood and dragons. Didn't get the whole phrasing.
What is it, associate?
I guess we know where to go, because I have a map pointer. So, yeah. Let's go find her father's fort. Okay, it's outside Fort Blue Blood. Okay. It's outside of town, but not that far. Because, yeah, I think she said something about blood flowed blue, maybe? We already talked to you. Dragons flew over towers or something like that. I'm curious about the dragons. Because I'm quite certain there are no dragons in Oblivion. Like the game, not the plane. Dragons were new for Skyrim. Though, I guess, historically, dragons existed in Cyrodiil. Anciently.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. Hey, another nerd route. Just figured I'd look around since we were next to water. Oh, come on. Go away, you. I don't know why I'm being so particular about trying to find all the Nirnroot. I guess it's because I can, you know? It's a quest, and it's like, well, when I'm around, I might as well look for it. Just keeping an eye out, seeing what's around. Fort Blue Blood is just up ahead, not too far. She said buried under stone, I think. Was there another Oblivion gate? Yes, there is. I want to check that out again. Again, not meaning that specific one, but it's been a little bit since we were in an Oblivion gate. Daedric's father should be buried inside. There are apparently bandits here who are dodging my spells. You've got Mithril. Mithril's pretty good. Although part of me is thinking at this point, given how much money I have, maybe I shouldn't even pick up things that aren't magical.
Rats, always skirting around in the shadows.
I hear you.
Jumpy.
Where are you? Ah, Dark Elf.
I've fought mudcraft more fearsome than you.
I really should get a better frost spell. Because that takes so long. Alright, so we need to go... Those aren't alchemy ingredients. We need to go into the fort somehow. Ah, found it. Find where her father was buried. Why was he buried in the fort? I guess that was a
Who's there?
statement that Carthar, whatever said, is that the father didn't even get a proper tomb or proper burial. So he was buried here for some reason rather than... Yeah. Rather than being buried at a proper mausoleum. Can I hit the lever? No. Alright. Fair. So that's a way out. I see you. Bunch of orc marauders. Silver. Now. And note all of that. Oh no, I'm out of magic. Oh, and I missed. Oh, that threw you. Not magical. So we've got a door there, but there's also another door this way. Not locked. We'll try this way first.
This is the part.
Oh, you're throwing magic. Bunch of battle mages with no health. All right. Goodbye. Wow, I am launching you. I'll take your potions and your glass dagger. Manual of arms, manual of armor. Nothing else of note there. Path down and a path up. Okay. I'm guessing this is to a new area? It is. The Fort Blueblood Halls. What other paths have we found? Oh. I always try and zoom out to see more of the local map, and it never works for me. So that one would have also taken me to the Blueblood Halls. That's where we wrap around. We want to check out that path as well. That's a hallway I haven't explored yet. A friend. Ow. Goodbye. Last longsword. No. Bunch of iron gear. Not super impressed. That's it. Okay. Glad I went there first. So that way I didn't have to wrap all the way around later just to find out it was one empty room. Or mostly empty room.
To arms! To arms!
Just waiting to see if you happen to be a friend. You were not. But I had to check.
Huh? Take that!
Misjudged that dodge. No? I'll take the glass arrows. And the dwarven dagger. Sure. Probably iron? Yeah. Items just placed in the world are always pretty weak. I really need to find a average, open average lock spell. I've been saying that for ages, but I just haven't found one. Just easy and hard. Alright. Anything else over here? There's a trap over here. I saw you.
Hello?
Hi.
Who's there?
Fireball. Goodbye. Fireball to the face. Oh, good dodge. Not good for me, mind you. Oh, you are the leader. Yeah, I know my apparel's broken. It's always broken. Elven Claymore. No. You got ebony armor. Ebony is so good, but it weighs quite a lot. Take your shield. I think that's reasonably priced for the weight. Right after I said I'm not going to grab non-magical things, immediately grab non-magical things. It's fine. So it looks like that's the direction for the quest. So what do we have this way? Okay, that's gonna take me back to the start. That's probably the doorway to behind that gate. Why are you dead here? No trap that I'm seeing. No, you're just dead. Oh, hi, Will-o-the-Wisp. Little hard to hit you with spells. Goodbye. Oh, you are destroying my health. Just noticed that. Please don't. Yeah. Okay. Glow dust, pretty valuable. Restore speed and light. Don't really care about either of those. Bunch of coffins. Why are there just a bunch of coffins in this rundown cave area? Like compared to the rest of the dungeon that was well finished. I mean, Blue Blood, the name sounds like it's talking about nobility. But I doubt her father was a noble. Oh, come on. I mean, maybe it was. Manduin's coffin. Okay. Battle Axe of the Glacier. Heavy. I'll take it. And an unmagical amulet. But an amulet. I found the amulet Daedric needs. I should return it to her immediately. I should. In the meantime, I need to be able to move.
Look, just stop right there, all right? I can't let you leave with that amulet. I need it right now.
What are you doing here?
What, you think I didn't know what you're up to? I knew you were looking for it. I knew you'd find it, and I had to stop you. Now, hand it over.
No, why? Why do you want the amulet?
I took the other one, and that should have been enough. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get rid of her. It's not even as if I was going to keep it forever. I was going to give it back to her once I'd gotten what I wanted. That's not so wrong, is it? Once she helped me advance out of that place and step down, then she could have it back. Why did you have to get in the way? Why are you trying to ruin everything?
You're the one causing all the problems, dude. Like, this is of your own making. I defeated Kalthar, who was attempting to manipulate Daedric. I need to give her this information immediately. Yeah, sorry. Whoa, your body flew out as like a zombie, briefly. That was weird. Alestrid's song. Can't speak. Glaring the Mystic. I'll take both. Anything interesting in either of those? Alestrid's song. They say the Ilic Bay is the place to barrel around without a bit of apparel on, as advertised in that carol song, a tune that's sung on the west wind blows, about its lovely not wearing any clothes. Ladies singing high notes, men singing lows, implying that most luscious depravity and complete absence of serious gravity can only be found in the water's cavity of Ilic Bay. If you're the type who is more a sinner than a sinned, you'll find it all in Morrowind. But the truth, my child, is that nothing more wild than an ordinary fashion, kind of slightly mad passion, can be detected, if at all, in Sentinel and Daggerfall. Whatever your odd needs, feathered, scaled, or finned, you'll find it all in Morrowind. It's an invention of bards that Bretons and Redguards have more than some staid fun and suffer deviant fornication. For the most of madness, not the least, the wise debaucher heads out east. Where your once steely reserve is now merely tinned, you'll find it all in Morrowind. In Morrowind there is sin, but pray do not confuse Dunmer variety with that found in tepid Western society, compared to which it nearly is piety. It isn't terribly ingenious calling it prudery, observing the dark elf aversion to nudity, after all the preferred sort of ludity, in parts is far more pernicious. From the Ashlanders to the wettest fishes, you'll find pleasure and pain quite delicious in Morrowind. If you find yourself with unkind kinship with your kin, you'll find it all in Morrowind. What a book. Huh. And the other story that you had, Galarian the Mystic. I don't know if I want to read more of your books. Also, Galarian, spelt differently, but the name Galarian is the name of the world in Pathfinder, so that's sort of throwing me off. During the early bloody years of the Second Era, Venus Galarian was born under the name Trectus, a serf on the estate of a minor nobleman, Lord Gyrnes of Solich on Kur. Tectus' father and mother were common laborers, but his father had secretly, against the law of Lord Gyrnes, taught himself and then Tectus to read. Lord Gyrnes had been advised that literate serfs were an abomination of nature and dangerous to themselves and their lords, and had closed all bookstalls within Solich on Kur. All booksellers, poets, and teachers were forbidden except with Gyrnes' keep. Nevertheless, a small-scale smuggling operation kept a number of books and scrolls in circulation right under Gyrnes' shadow. When Tectus was 8, the smugglers were found and imprisoned. Some said that Tectus' mother, an ignorant and religious woman fearful of her husband, was the betrayal of the smugglers, but there were other rumors as well. The trial of the smugglers was non-existent, and the punishment swift. The body of Tectus' father was kept hanging for weeks during the hottest summer Solich on Kur had seen in centuries. 3 months later, Tectus ran away from Lord Gyrnes' estate. He made it as far as Alinor, halfway across Somerset Isle. A band of troubadours found him nearly dead, curled up in a ditch by the side of the road. They nursed him back to health and employed him as an errand boy in return for food and shelter. One of the troubadours, a soothsayer named Heliand, began testing Tectus' mind and found the boy, though shy, to be preternaturally intelligent and sophisticated given his circumstances. Heliand recognized in the boy a commonality, for Heliand had been trained on the Isle of Artanum as a mystic. When the troupe was performing in the village of Patanza, on the far eastern end of Somerset, Heliand took Tectus, then a boy of 11, to the Isle of Artaeum. The magister of the Isle, Laches, recognized potential in Tectus and took him as a pupil, giving him the name Vanus Galarian. Vanus trained his mind on the Isle of Artaeum as well as his body. Thus was the first Archmagister of the Mages Guild trained. From the Sigics of the Isle of Artaeum, he received his training. From his childhood of want and injustice, he received his philosophy of sharing knowledge. Cool. Yeah. Not smart, Calthar. We just fought our way through an entire fortress full of bandits and marauders, and he shows up just like, no, I'm gonna stop you. It's like, no, you're not. People far more skilled than you already failed. Just accept that you are not going to be able to keep the Seer Stone away from her, or better yet, wait till we wander off somewhere else because we're an adventurer and then take it from her again. That'd be the smart thing to do. Let's get back to the Mages Guild. Over here. Ah, but first, I need to be able to move again. The curse of being a hoarder. It happens. Hopefully she's still awake, although if she's not, I'll still wake her up to give her the amulet, because I think she would prefer to have it than to not. Alright, you must be upstairs or downstairs. Not here. So what is this room? Besides a place for me to train my mysticism. Nothing. Fundamentals of alchemy, shopping list. Wow, you have kind of a cool library here. It's just like a reading nook, which I'm not going to say no to. You would think mages would have, you know, books. Alright. Are you through here then? Yes. Hi there.
Hello, associate.
Whoa, you are super wedged into your bed. Hi there. Can you wake up?
Nothing has changed, child. The voices still cry out, and I am unable to hear. If they can be sealed away, our work may begin.
Okay, well, I have a seer stone for you.
Found it, have you? Silenced the hands that betrayed and took what was mine? Then let me have the stone, so that the voices can be shut out. Ah, child, I thank you for helping me. With the voices quieted for now, the words you seek have come to me. You shall have my recommendation. Though I must warn you, I have seen things in your future, things which may be, and things which will be. It will be up to you to decide the fate of many. Life and death are strange things, easily manipulated, and both will be altered by your hands.
Okay.
Take
That is
care.
a bit of a creepy declaration. But I will keep it in mind. Is there nothing in here? Yeah, there's nothing in that display case. Weird. Well, I guess that's her quest taken care of. Kind of want to go find Agata and let her know that Cathar is dead. She's probably asleep, so maybe instead we'll work on Tears of the Savior. Right, no, that told us to go to the Imperial City, the Arcane University. Is there anything else while we're here? No, I need to go to Scriba and Breville. No, I think I'm done with Leywin as far as we know. At least for now. So maybe next time we go to Breville, we turn in the Thieves Guild quest, see if there's something else they can give me. Then we go up to the Imperial City and work on this Tears. Maybe do some fights in the arena. We'll see. I think that sounds reasonable to me. As it is, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys then. Bye.